All right, guys, let's talk about XDC network for the first time since January the 15th. That's this candle right here, guys. And you can see we closed this candle at about 13.5 cents. We went up the next day up to about 15.5 cents. And since then, guys, we have been working our way down until we broke this trend line, really. Now, this trend line was broken on July the 7th. That is a good thing. We are pushing 10 cents. Now, that is a psychological level, guys. We need to push through that. And basically, that is where this Fibonacci ends at 10.2 cents. So you can see we have gotten a couple of rejections here. Yesterday, we came very close to breaking through the Fibonacci there. And today, it's kind of a tiny little candle, although it has been trading for about 2.5 hours already. It's just a little tiny speck here, and yeah, it really hasn't moved for some reason. But yesterday it really moved from about 8.9 cents and closed almost 10 cents. Now, taking a quick look at the volume profile, guys, you can see we are right here. So basically, we have broken through the third largest candlestick, and we are working on the fourth largest candlestick at the moment, guys. The point of control is about 6.8 cents. So we're well above that, but the volume just goes downhill from here. So there isn't really anything standing in our way as to volume. Now, taking a quick look at the Bollinger Bands, guys, you can see we did get a little bit of a pinch over here on July the 7th. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see that better. So yeah, it did pinch in, but it's nothing like this over here, guys, where you got this pinch in the beginning of November. So tiny pinch, probably not going to pop near as much as it did over here. On a daily time frame, if we look at this, it did get a pinch basically back in the beginning of July. And looks like it has come back within the Bollinger Bands here, and that's about it. Now, taking a quick look at the Stoch and the RSI, guys, the Stoch is actually crossed the red line here with this blue line, so the momentum is up. That is a good sign. RSI is also pointed up pretty heavily there, so that is good. Weekly time frame. Actually, it's a little bit overheated here on stochastic, and that blue line is about to cross that red line, unfortunately, to the downside. The RSI is pointed up, though, so kind of a mixed signal there. Now, on the daily time frame, this is just coming out of the oversold territory on the stochastic, and the RSI is flirting with being overheated, unfortunately. Now, the 4-hour time frame, both are actually overheated, so the RSI and stochastic probably about to come down. And the 1-hour time frame, both are actually coming down. The Stoch is actually just coming out of the overheated territory here. And the RSI is actually flirting with being overheated at the moment, but looks like it's going to come down too. Now, one more indicator to consider, guys, is the MACD, and you can see that the blue line is pointed pretty heavily to the upside. We are getting a darker green candle and a bigger green candle at the moment on the monthly time frame, so that's a good sign. Now, the weekly time frame, guys, the third green candle and dark green in a row. We have crossed this red line a few weeks ago to the upside. It's pointed pretty heavily to the upside too, guys. And the daily time frame is starting to get a green candle and dark green, actually, after a couple of dark reds. So yeah, the momentum is still up, though. This blue line has just crossed this red line again. So guys, on the monthly, weekly, and daily, everything is pointing to the upside here. But I just think it might cool off for a little while, and I don't think we're going to break this Fibonacci so easily. Now, if we look at the tokenomics of XDC network, guys, it's the number 83 coin at the moment. The total supply is 38 billion coins. Now, circulating is a little bit under half that. Maybe we can say about 40% of the total supply. And yeah, the all-time high was about 4 years ago. It says here you're getting about a 48% discount at the moment, almost 19.5 cents, we can say. Just a little bit over 19 cents was all-time high. If you picked it up at the all-time low, guys, you really made an excellent buy, but that was about 6 years ago. Now, before I go a little farther in this video, guys, you can claim some bonuses on my favorite crypto exchanges below. There's 10 exchanges that I have partnerships with, guys. And yeah, if you use my links, of course, I do get a little bit of commission. You can also get Moodix here, guys. You can get a free 7-day trial, and you can follow me on X here. Now, jumping over to Bitcoin, guys, you can see that I have adjusted this line here just slightly. And the target is basically up here. If we can break this to the upside, about $128,400. Now, we have held on to this little support here. It's a daily support at about 117,700. So that's a good sign. We are getting a green candle today at the moment. We do have a lot going on today though. So let's see what happens later on. Now, taking a quick look at Ethereum, guys, we do have a little bit of a rising channel now. I have adjusted this as well, and we do need to break this Fibonacci here at about 38.35, and then we only have about 4 weekly resistances to the upside before basically we're back at all-time highs for Ethereum, guys, and we just start fighting with these Fibonacci levels. Now, as for the total market cap, guys, the last couple of days we did have a little bit of a pullback. Right now we're getting a little bit of a green candle sitting at 3.83 trillion, so not too bad. The total market cap excluding Bitcoin is holding on to this 1.47 trillion level. We do have a couple more days to get above 1.51 though. This is this light blue line, and basically this is a monthly resistance. Now, one of the most important charts, guys, here is the dominance, and basically I did say that it would consolidate probably between this 60.46 and 61.76, and that's basically what it's done, guys, except for this candle, which actually closed outside and got support. It fell back through that next day, so it spent a couple of days a little bit above the 61.76% level. But for the most part, like I said, it's going to consolidate probably here for a little while. Now, another important chart to consider, guys, is the USDT dominance. And look, guys, it still hasn't closed a candle since 16th July above this line here at 4.31%. So again, it keeps getting rejected here. Next support is 3.8% to the downside. Now, the Altseason Index has a little bit cooled here to a 41, but still not too bad, guys. I mean, look where we were, for many months here. So 41, still not too bad in my book. Now, the liquidation heat map, the last 24 hours, 300 million have been wrecked, basically a little bit more than that. But it is cooling slightly, so it's not too bad. But still a little bit elevated, I would say. But anyways, the fear and greed is a 74 today. Again, we've been here between like 70 and 75 for 2 weeks, maybe a little more now. As for the 30 bull market peak indicators, guys, 0 have still been hit. It's still 100% hold at the moment. And the best indicator, in my opinion, is the Pi Cycle Top indicator. If I zoom in, guys, you can see that it still hasn't crossed. We still have some time. But yeah, once this crosses, then the bull market is probably over. Now, tomorrow, guys, we have a big economic day coming up. So we have ADP non-farm employment change. We got core PCE prices Q2. We have GDP. We also have the FOMC statement tomorrow. We got the Fed interest rate decision and the press conference. Probably the press conference will be the most important thing tomorrow. Now, looking at MUDX, guys, you can see yesterday was actually a quite negative day. Basically, this piece of news right here was 0.925 negative. So really that turned the sentiment a little bit less green, but it is still risk on. But the trend, as you can see here, is fading. However, the year is still positive. We still have a couple of more days basically in the month. And let's see what happens. Maybe tomorrow we get good news. Now, as for the expectations on FedWatch tools, guys, you can see that basically 97% chance we are not going to get any cut, but there is still 3% expecting possible surprise. So you never know, guys. Powell is being heavily pressured by Trump at the moment, and maybe we get that, quarter point cut tomorrow. Who knows? Now, according to Trueflation, guys, the inflation is 2.04%, so that's not bad. If we take a look at crypto bubbles, things are starting to turn green once again, so that's a good sign. The week is still negative, though, unfortunately. Now, if you want to stake your XDC, guys, you can go to Coinondo. There is only 2 deals that it found. And I have mine in Bitrue, but you're not going to get much percent here, guys. I don't know if you know another place, because not everything is here in Coinondo all the time. For example, they don't have Bitget listed here, any staking from them. Anyways, guys, do your homework before you start sending coins around. And yeah, guys, I really thank you for your support. And yeah, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends, guys. Check out some of those deals I have below, and I will see you guys in the next one.